Trump might just get hit with the RICO. Your boy Trump might just get hit with the RICO. Now, if you told me years ago that Deontay Crunk, aka Donald Trump, could possibly be cellmates with Young Thug, I would have told you you're crazy. I would have told you you're delusional. I would have told you you're wrong. But now that I see things forming around, now that I see that Trump is now fighting multiple battles on multiple fronts, war all around his old ass, I genuinely believe now, and with Fani Willis now coming out saying she's going to file a RICO against Trump, I think Trump and Young Thug being cellmates is a possibility. I mean, now at this stage in the game, I have a hard time believing Trump and Jeffrey won't be cellmates. I think this is a possibility. Now, why do I say that? Like I said before, Fani Willis is now saying that she is going to unleash RICO on Trump. Georgia prosecutors, aka Fani Willis's, her little gang, Georgia prosecutors considering racketeering and conspiracy charges in probe of effort to overturn Trump's 2020 loss. All right, now, let's see. Now, Atlanta area prosecutors are considering bringing racketeering and conspiracy charges in connection with Donald Trump's effort to overturn the 2020 election in Georgia, according to a source with knowledge of the investigation. Investigators have a large volume of substantial evidence related to a possible conspiracy from inside and outside the state, including recordings of phone calls, emails, text messages, documents, and testimony before testimony before a grand jury, bro. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Now, I saw a video of the lady who was gonna be testifying. She didn't look like she was in her right mind, but we just got to wait and see how things go. Yeah, that's her right there. One of the random people chosen to investigate Trump goes public. I don't think she in her right mind from what I saw, but we got to wait and see. Their work, the source said, underscores the belief that the push to help Trump was not just a grassroots effort that originated inside the state. So they're saying there were outside forces at work trying to get Georgian election officials to overturn the election. That's what they're saying? All right. Okay. The special grand jury met for roughly 7 months in Atlanta and heard testimony from 75 witnesses, including some of Trump's closest advisors from his final weeks in the White House. It recommended issuing multiple indictments in their final report, according to the jury foreperson who spoke out in a media blitz. Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis could make decisions on charges this spring, the source said. Willis will bring her charging recommendations to the regularly seated grand juries, who each serve 2-month terms. 2 regular Fulton County grand juries were seated in early March, and the next batch of 2 are scheduled to be sworn in early May. So they're getting ready. They're getting jurors ready. They're setting up the stage to give Trump a RICO. RICO. And you know what that means, right? You know it's going to be more than just him going down. And you know how these folk go, bro. These are white collar politicians. These dudes, ain't no such thing as the never snitch code with these guys. If a RICO is set up, folk are going down, including Donald, bro. Donald's already had people around him investigated for scams. Steve Bannon and his camp went down. They went outside over the yacht scam or some shit. Trump has been constantly surrounded by damn near RICO events. Now it's fine. The time is finally here. Now they're really about to hit him. We're going to have to see, though. So the investigators say that they have 3 recordings of Trump pressuring Georgia officials, including a phone call that he made to the Georgia House Speaker to push for a special session to overturn Democrat Joe Biden's 2020 victory in the state. There is also a recording of Trump's call to a top investigator with the Georgia Secretary of State's office in December 2020 while they were looking into quashed allegations of irregularities with signature matching in Cobb County in the Atlanta metropolitan area. Bro, they saying they got recorded phone calls of Donald, bro. They saying they got recorded phone calls of Donald Trump. This is crazy. Now they're saying Willis kicked off her investigation in early 2021, soon after the infamous January phone call became public in which Trump pressured Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger to find the votes necessary for Trump to win Georgia's electoral votes. The Fulton County probe expanded beyond the Trump phone call to include false claims of election fraud to state lawmakers. fake elector scheme, efforts by unauthorized individuals to access voting machines in one Georgia county, and threats and harassment against election workers. Willis previously said that their far-reaching investigation included potential solicitation of election fraud, the making of false allegations to state and local governmental bodies, conspiracy, racketeering, violation of oath of office, and any involvement in violence or threats to the elections administration. The investigation also included presentations that former Trump lawyer Rudy Giuliani made before state lawmakers that were riddled with election falsehoods, a phone call between South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham and Raffensperger, and the sudden departure of young B.J. Pak, the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Georgia. The potential indictment of Trump in New York is not affecting the pace of the charging decisions in the Georgia case. A person familiar with the matter tells CNN, though Willis's office is closely watching how the security situation there plays out in case it needs to make arrangements in Georgia. Willis says, I'm a fan of RICO. She says, the reason I am a fan of RICO is I think jurors are very, very intelligent, Willis said at a news conference about a broad gang-related indictment over the summer of 2022. Young Thug, Jeffrey and them. They want to know what happened. They want to make an accurate decision about someone's life. And so RICO is a tool that allows the prosecutor's office and law enforcement to tell the whole story. Yo, Trump, let's for all y'all Trump supporters that might be watching this, let's all put our hands together and thank God that Trump's not a rapper. Because he would have said all type of self-snitching shit in them songs. And Willis would have used that shit all the way. Now let's now that we got that out the way, Trump and Jeffrey are about to be cellmates, bro. Trump and Jeffrey are about to be cellmates. And, all jokes aside, it honestly looks to me like Trump is meeting a serious, this might be the end. This might be the end. Between the shit going on with Stormy Daniels and Trump being convinced that he was going to jail. Also take into account that, like I said in the video before, New York was preparing security precautions. I don't think they were putting that in place for no reason. The only reason why they would need to put security precautions in place is if Trump was genuinely going to be arrested. That's the only way. If handcuffs were going to be put on Trump, that's the only way I could see citizens going out of their way to cause a massive ruckus to the point where security in New York would feel the need to prepare. Trump clearly views the Stormy Daniels payment situation going on in New York to be a threat to his freedom. I don't think this Fani Willis shit is make-believe. In the article, it said that they were gathering jurors for they already have jurors gathered for the case. Trump is in hot shit right now. Now, Trump can run for office from jail. He can run for office from jail, if I recall correctly. However, his ability to effectively run for office will be deeply hampered, obviously, by going to jail. It's the facts. It's the facts. It's just the facts. And honestly, DeSantis needs to be happy right now. DeSantis needs to count his lucky stars. And we're about to make a video about that next. DeSantis needs to count his lucky stars because Trump is killing him right now on social media. The only way DeSantis can effectively defeat Trump is if Trump legally loses. If Trump loses at the hands of the law, whether it's the RICO or the New York case, whatever happens, if Trump loses with the law, DeSantis can possibly win the election. I don't see Joe Biden defeating DeSantis. Kamala Harris, let's not, don't even play. You think, bro, really, Kamala? Let's be real. It's over with. It's over with for Trump right now. I truly believe Trump is fighting too many battles, too many wars, too many battles on too many fronts. I don't see how he's going to survive this. I don't. Fani Willis is getting involved, and you see how she did Jeffrey and them. It's over for Jeffrey. What do you think will happen to Trump? Look, this is an unprecedented time in political history. You got RICOs coming through. You got serious issues going on. I honestly, I think that I don't think that this is setting a precedent. And the reason why I don't think this is setting a political precedent is because I think Democrat and Republican politicians will eventually probably meet up and agree to something and say, hey, look, you don't like Trump. We don't like Trump. Democrats don't like Trump because he's a massive Republican figure that threatens their ability to control the presidency and the Supreme Court. Republicans don't like Donald Trump because he destroyed everyone's hopes and dreams. Ted Cruz's political hopes and dreams down the drain. Marco Rubio down the drain. Rand Paul down the drain. Everyone's dreams down the drain thanks to Trump. You think that Republican and Democrat establishment politicians aren't happy to see Donald go down in smoke like this? Because I know they are. They gotta be. There's no way they're not. They have to be. If I'm Ted Cruz, I'm happy. If I'm Rubio, I'm happy because now I get a chance I get to take another go at this. Nikki Haley's about to jump in. If I'm any of these establishment figures, Dan Crenshaw, if he even wants to run for president, if I'm any of these establishment Republican figures, me personally, I'm looking at it like, bruh, if they can get rid of Trump, I can slide my way in there. What DeSantis needs to do right now is try to meet up with these other Republican, candidates and say, look, instead of all of us running against each other, how about we all combine forces and put our might together to take down Trump? You, Secretary of State, you get to be, blah, 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 blah. I'll decide all of your positions in the in cabinet, but we got to get rid of Deontay. We got to get rid of Deontay Crump. That right there would be the smart move. But I can't help but feel like Trump being taken down by the law is only going to be like blood meeting the nose of a fucking like wolf or a shark. Like these niggas, bro, when they see Trump go down, they're all gonna turn their heads up and say, "Oh shit, the presidency is open for me to go for." Bet. So Trump right now, if he survives this, if Trump beats this, nobody can touch him. If Unc manages to beat this shit, yo, if Uncle Trump manages to beat this shit, bro, I don't know what to. At that point, you got to just let him hold it, bro. If Uncle Trump manages to beat this, it's over with, bro. It's over with. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section below, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.